Silverado Sav here. We got a trip planned finally, taking a long distance journey to northern Wisconsin. We got about a 300 to 350 mile trip ahead of us. So I'm at the BP gas station here in Pleasant Prairie. Just wanted to show you guys, I had 384 miles on the tank. I just filled up. I had 15.265 gallons, equated out to 15.18 on my calculator. So the trip meter and fuel economy gauge here is pretty accurate, a little higher. But I just wanted to show you, I will zero it out right now. So I will give you updates as we stop and give you miles per gallon on the way up. And then an overall, I'll keep the trip going throughout our entire trip, driving around and everything. So we should probably be putting on close to, I'm guessing 800 to 900 miles total with the trip. So stay tuned for updates. Take care. All right, Silverado Sav here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Just stopping here for a quick rest stop, get some food. As you can see, it still says 623 miles to empty. The gas gauge has not moved. And here you go, 116 miles so far. I'm at 30.5 miles per gallon. Outstanding. I was cruise control majority of the time, 74. And now just recently coming into Oshkosh, I was at 72 miles an hour. It is 80 degrees out. It's noon. And I was running auto AC at 70 degrees the entire time. So I got my wife, 2 kids, and the dog with me with about 200 pounds of payload just for baggage. So doing good. Give you another update when we get further up the road. See you in a little bit. Silverado Sav here, coming to you from the great north woods of St. Germain, Wisconsin. 291 miles is what I got. Made a stop in Eagle River. So a little surprised. Actually got a little less than what I thought. Got 29.4 coming up here. So all the way from Oshkosh to here, I actually got a little less fuel mileage. I thought I'd have got better, but we did get some traffic in the New London area and wasn't able to maintain the cruise control. So overall, very impressed still. Still want to get that 33 miles a gallon. That's my goal. So maybe we'll get it on the way home. We'll see. But stay tuned. I'll give you an update as my trip goes on through this week up in the North Woods. Be doing some pretty good mileage on the truck. And maybe I'll get her off-road for you too. See what it's like in the North Woods here. All right. Stay tuned, Silverado Nation, right? All right, boys, girls, take care. Silverado Sav here, coming back from our trip to northern Wisconsin. Just filled up the truck. Had 644.1 miles on the tank. It says average 30.2. I actually did on the calculator, got 30.4. So the truck is doing amazing. And then also, just for you guys' information, no, I do not want to do that. Let's scroll through here real quick. Right now, since I filled up the DEF tank on the truck, I have 1,620 miles on it, averaging 27 for that total mileage. And if we go here, based on my fuel economy, it says I should be able to do 763 miles. That would be amazing. Cruising through. So checking my fuel economy for a 400 mile trip, I'm averaging 30.8 right now. The best was 30.9. If I go in here and change the distance for my 50 mile runs, I've got a best of 36 and right now 32.9. Then if I go back in and I go for a 25 mile run, a little bit lower, 29.9, but a best of 37.2. So bear in mind, this last tank was a mix of highway getting up there and then highway back and then jumping around on side roads and everything for the last few days. So truck is doing amazing. I can't say anything better than anything good on it, I guess. No bads really have come out of it. Few shifting things. Transmission got hesitated one time, but other than that, I haven't had anything else jump on me like that. Everything's running smooth, have had no problems. I did get an engine light the other day. Simply turned the truck off, turned it back on. It reset itself. I called the dealer, they said don't worry about it. If it keeps coming on, maybe bring it in then. I said, well, do you want me to bring it in and get a read on it? And they said, no, it's probably not a hard code because it reset like that. So there's nothing that they said would be in the computer to note on that. So other than that, I got about another 2.5 hour drive. So we'll see how the truck is doing, but it's breaking in wonderfully, and hope you all enjoy this. Sorry I don't have anything else to really show for it. I got a few other edits I'll put in the video in the beginning of the trip, now, and then the end. Other than that, talk to you guys later. See ya. And to finally wrap it up, Silverado Sav here. Finally got back from our little trip up to northern Wisconsin. So here's where we ended up. So I accidentally reset my stupid odometer. So it was at 522 miles before, and then now we add the 162 onto that. So not as far as I thought I was gonna go on that, but oh well. On the way home from the last stop there in Clintonville, my daughter ended up becoming sick, vomit, you know the rest. So kind of gave her the beans a little bit coming home, following traffic, and still averaged a respectable 26 miles per gallon. So just over 3,000 miles on the truck. So still impressed. Got a little crazy there in the end, but we're home, we're safe, all good. Silverado Sav signing out with the trip to the North Woods. Have a good night. Here we go with a 400 mile average on the Silverado diesel 3.0 liter. On my trip, it's running a respectable 31 was the best, and averaged 29.9 on my last tank in my last 400 miles. So right about that 30 mile per gallon range. A lot of highway driving and some side roads, so respectable. Maybe one of these days I'll get a cross country trip a little bit, but I did sign up for taking a travel trailer to Green Lake, Wisconsin, 2.5 hours away, for this October, so stay tuned for that. I know it's a while away, but we'll have some videos in between now and then. Other than that, talk to you later.